Diddy was denied copies of the freak-off tapes over concerns of blackmail. And before the judge denied Diddy's request on copies of these freak-off tapes, we learned from the feds about a new victim that is in Diddy's criminal trial who is alleging that Diddy used these videos against her too. Now, there has been a protection order over these tapes because their explicit nature and because Diddy has been accused of threatening and intimidating witnesses and victims. And with this protection order in place, Diddy can still see the videos, but he can only watch them on a government laptop that has no internet access, and he can only do so at certain times in the jail in front of a security guard. Diddy and his team filed a motion trying to get the protection order dropped over a certain amount of video. Only 10 videos in question that came from Cassie Ventura. But when they filed this motion, they broke the protection order that was already put into place because they detailed and tried to characterize these videos, saying that they showed Diddy's innocence. Right before the judge denied Diddy's request to have copies of these freak-off tapes, the feds put in a very detailed motion to the judge saying that Diddy already broke this protection order by detailing and characterizing these freak-off tapes on a public docket. But they also include some bombshell allegations that we've never really heard of before. Now, the feds said on or about January 14th of 2025, the defendant filed an instant motion on the public docket. The defendant described at length the inspection-only videos using subjective and inflammatory language calculated to embarrass victim one. Many of those characterizations and descriptions of those videos were unredacted and in plain violation of the protection order. There is risk of improper disclosure because the defendant is alleged to have used videos of these acts as collateral, threatening to disclose the video recordings of these freak-offs to coerce victims' continued participation. Victim one, who most of us believe is Cassie Ventura, texted the defendant in December of 2015 and said, "You know what sick and disgusting stuff I was reminded of the other day? You forcing me to blank, or you were going to leak freak-off stuff." In addition, a text message from a different victim significantly after 2015, that victim wrote, "He just threatened me about my tapes that he has of me on 2 different phones. He said he would expose me. Mind you, these tapes are when I'm heavily under the influence of substances, doing things that he asked of me for the past 3 years." And this is the first time that we are actually hearing details of another alleged victim of Diddy, where he was coercing them with videotapes. And based off the timeline, a very certain person came into my mind. You guys remember in 2019 when Tasha K did a bombshell interview with one of Diddy's exes, Gina? In my opinion, based off them saying that this happened significantly after 2015, I really feel like this person might be Gina. Gina said that Diddy was mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing her, and he would always compare her to Cassie and tell her that she was the bad one and Cassie was the good one. He even said that everyone around Diddy allowed the alleged abuse to occur. She claimed not only did she get pregnant by Diddy twice, that he was very abusive, and she went into detail. She said, "He stomped on my stomach really hard, like it took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe. He kept hitting me. I was pleading to him, 'Can you just stop? I can't breathe.'" Said that Diddy grabbed her by her hair and was punching her on the back of her head. And the crazy part is, Gina even admitted that she was with Diddy too, even when he was with Cassie. I really think that there's a huge possibility that one of the other victims in this case against Diddy that the feds are using is Gina. They said that this person said that they were with Diddy for 3 years. We know Gina admitted to being with Diddy for 4 years. She said that she was given substances and basically coerced and recorded and threatened with these tapes. But all we know is Diddy has been denied having actual physical copies of these tapes, so that means he still has to watch them in the jail at a certain time on a government laptop with no internet access and in front of a security guard. But y'all, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.